Hi everyone, my name is Natalie Hurtado and I'm a doctor of veterinary medicine here at Banfield Pet Hospital. I'm just going to go around and tell you a little bit of my daily duties as a veterinarian and tell you a little bit more about my career path that got me to where I am today. My purpose in life was to become a veterinarian and help the lives of innocent animals. I've always had a love for all animals and always did everything I could to make sure every animal I came across was smothered in love. From stray animals to my own, I've always made sure they were all happy and welcomed. I knew my purpose at a young age. Coming from a big family, we all have big, loving hearts and never rejected a home to any animal. I believe my love for animals came from my mother. She would always feed the stray cats and sing to them. I would watch her, and that's where I gained my love for them. And I wanted to care for them the way that she did. My father would get upset every time we got a new animal, but in less than a day, he would be snuggled up with them and say how much he loved them. Every year on our pets' birthdays, my mom would bake them a cake and take pictures of them. I knew my purpose was to take care of animals and provide them with health and love as much as I could. My purpose was a reflection of my values, goals, interests, and strengths as a person because I've always had a big heart and wanted to share my love with everyone. I've never meant any harm with my actions in life. My strengths helped shape who I am today, as it did my whole life. I've always been very futuristic, disciplined, had consistency, and believed in myself. When I was 19 years old, I got a job as a veterinary assistant at Banfield Pet Hospital. Having had this job, it gave me the experience of a lifetime. During my 12-hour shifts, I learned how to help animals, learned about the many vaccines, treatments, medications, drugs, surgery, doing dental cleanings, and monitoring the doctors during their spays and neuters. For my AA degree, I went to Valencia Community College. During my time at Valencia, I took a class called the New Student Experience, and it allowed me to do further research into my career and showed me the many resources that were available to me. I graduated from Valencia Community College in spring 2018, and later that year I transferred from my job at Banfield in Davenport, Florida to Gainesville. I went to continue my education at the University of Florida. Although a bachelor's degree isn't mandatory but recommended for vet school, I completed my bachelor's degree at UF in biology with the focus track in zoology and pre-veterinary. This academic program was a reflection of my goal in life to become a vet and a reflection of my strengths as a person. I graduated from University of Florida in spring 2020 and got accepted to UF Vet School where I became a doctor of veterinary medicine, and from there I graduated in 2024 at the age of 27. Overall total expense for my education came out to be $131,148. At Valencia, I paid out of pocket $3,000. At UF, it was $13,000, covered by financial aid and the Golden Medal Kennel Scholarship for pre-vet students. And UF Vet School was $115,148, covered by student loans. During my final semesters as a vet student, I needed to take the naval exam as well as apply for a license for veterinary board within the state I decided to work for. My experience as a veterinary assistant throughout my college years gave me the help and knowledge I needed to successfully complete vet school. I was fortunate enough to be able to say I remained in touch with Dr. Vanessa Araski, where she was a doctor I worked for during college at Banfield. She and the team I worked for offered me a DVM position, and that is where I have been for the past 3 years.
Oh, he's so itchy. He's so cute.
Madonna. Hi, Madonna.
Hi, baby. Oh, you're so cute.
Hi. Hi, Ranger. You're so cute, baby. You're beautiful. Kitty, 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 kitty. You're very fat. Yes, you are. Banfield Pet Hospital is the largest privately owned veterinary hospital in the U.S. A starting salary for a DVM at Banfield is $63.96 an hour. Since I've been here for 3 years, I currently make $65.50 an hour. My salary is $125,760 per year. Since I've been working at Banfield for many years, I was already familiar with the expectations, the rules, the guidelines that were expected of the DVMs. To explain my profession, the job duties, and the daily routines, I'm a general practitioner, meaning I'm a pet's pediatrician, their surgeon, their radiologist, their internal medicine specialist, their oncologist. Unless the pet's owner wants to seek help from a board-certified specialist, I must be able to provide care and treatment to do what is needed for the pet at any given time. To be a veterinarian, you have to have a passion for animals because the field is not easy. You must know how to hold your emotions together because it's not easy euthanizing a 17-year-old dog who no longer has a good quality of life in a room full of his whole family who he brought so many happy memories to throughout his life. It is also hard to euthanize a pet who is only 2 years old because he has feline leukemia and his owners can't afford the treatment needed for survival. Being a doctor of veterinary medicine has its ups and downs, but I have not had any regrets, nor will I ever. I give thanks to Dr. Vanessa Araski, the doctor I assisted when I was in my early 20s, who I am now working at her side as a doctor as well. I remember interviewing her during a semester at Valencia College. She gave me the greatest advice. You see it, you do it, and then you teach it.